Thank you very much, Carol. We'll talk to you again in half an hour. Thank you.
Carol's going to be here throughout the morning. Let's have a little look at some of the front pages for you this morning, starting with...
It, Dan?
It was absolutely brilliant. The only thing is, it does... If you are... my wife is married to an American, so I think I'm allowed to say this.
Sorry?
If you are,
your wife is married to an American?
No. Sorry, that doesn't make sense, does it?
There's something that you're not telling us.
No, that's not true. I just told you a mistruth there. My brother is married to an American. We haven't got one of those relationships, all right? Thank you for that, Sal. My brother is married to an American, so I think I'm safe to say this. But they are a certain type of American who feel that all British people are Dickensian characters, and I think...
Or Hugh Grant.
Yes, exactly.
Yes.
And he talks about the vaccination being nothing of too much significance, something he definitely wanted to do, and then he talks about having a nasty lunch before he had it at the hospital before he ate it.
Oh dear.
Talking lunches.
Go on.
Now I've put my foot in it with the family.
Go on.
Brits are spending a record $12 billion on festive treats to try and make up for COVID Christmas. So the splurge on booze and grub is $1.5 billion more than last year. People buying all sorts of bits and bobs to try and make 2020 a memorable Christmas, even though they can't get together with everybody.
I suppose it's one of the things that you can do, can't you? You can have a lovely time in your own home with your bubble, you know, wherever you're allowed to be, and push the boat out a bit. Extra Christmas pudding.
Exactly.
I've already ordered mine.
Have you?
Nearly already eaten mine, but yeah. Keep looking at it in the cupboard. Yeah.
Have you got a homemade Christmas pud?
No. Bought it.
No. Okay, right. At least you're honest.
Totally shop bought. I love this story in the Telegraph today. Dogs will respond to nonsense commands as long as they sound a little bit like the real ones. So, do you think when you talk to your dog, Winnie, does it matter? Carol, thanks very much. Carol said it was going to be a busy week of weather, didn't she? She's right.
You just need to pay attention to Carol.
Lots going on, always.
Just listen to what she says and you'll be fine. That's the rules, isn't it, Carol? Just listen to everything you say and life is fine.
Yes, Dan.
Yes,
absolutely.
Right.
So how about that cup of tea then?
Yes, all right. Sorry, I just seem to be losing you there for a moment, Carol. We're going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.
No chance of a cup of tea out of this one.
Now, there could be light at the end of the tunnel. Those were the words on this programme yesterday, weren't they, of the Health Secretary Matt Hancock as the first COVID vaccines were delivered.
Now, it's thought that thousands of people have now received the first jab at around 70 hospital hubs across the UK. Let's hear from some of those who were first in line.
Mr. Go, see you later.
Thank you.
Can say it, can't we?
Well, of course.
Other broadcasters exist.
Yes, exactly. We are aware of that, yes. There are other weather presenters as well, but there's no one as good as this one.
No one.
Good morning, Carol.
Thank you, Dan. Good morning.
I think if you're a fan of looking at beautiful skies. Thanks,
Yes.
Carol.
Yeah, because the UK is fast becoming one of the best places for budding astronomers to catch a glimpse of the Milky Way.
Two more areas, the Yorkshire Dales and the North Yorkshire Moors, have just been awarded special dark sky status because of their low levels of light pollution.
We actually now have the highest number of dark sky areas in the world in the UK. Here's more from Lakshmi Gopal.
Alex, I can't imagine how difficult the last few months have been for you and for Mel and the family. But you've been playing rugby since the age of 4. Since you were tiny, you started when you were so young. And rugby is such a tight-knit community. How much support, how much help have you had from other people in similar situations? For that one, I think.
I know.
Lovely to see Carol. Thanks very much indeed, Carol.
It's 8:54 now. Two mothers whose daughters were killed by their ex-boyfriends while at home have come together to campaign for tougher sentences.
At the moment, a murderer who commits their crime in a domestic setting faces a much shorter sentence than if it actually happened outside the home. Fiona Lambdin has been to meet the women.
Usual for actors.
And Bill, if it continues to, the storylines continue to be as good as they are and as relevant as they are and the humour maintains, can you see it going on for another 60 years?
I could see so much.
Oh, Bill,
Thank
it's
you, Bill.
great to talk to you. Thank you. I have to say, I'm delighted I got through that whole interview without calling him Ken once.
Yeah, it's very difficult.
In my head.
And
Don't say Ken.
Coronation Street
Don't say Ken.
continues tonight, 7:30 on ITV. I think there's one Monday, Wednesday and Friday this week.
Now, it's time for a last quick look at the headlines where you're waking up this morning.